Hello and welcome to the first edition of Lightning Thoughts, where I give you my thoughts on something very quickly. So I just finished watching Star Wars Rogue One. I'm going to give my opinions, comments, and other stuff. First thing I want to talk about is the absence of a John Williams score. Every Star Wars movie, except this one obviously, which is why I'm talking about it, has had a score done by the famous John Williams, who's an amazing composer who probably makes the best cinematic music ever. I mean, he's done E.T., again Star Wars, and a bunch of other awesome, amazing films. So I was really tuned in and trying to make sure I listened to the score, and I thought they did an okay job. I didn't think it brought as much to the movie as a John Williams score has and always will, but I thought it did an acceptable job. Probably the best piece was the little take they did on Darth Vader's theme during his scene in the movie. I'll try not to spoil too much, but Vader does have a scene in the movie, and the score there is really good. It's kind of like almost kind of like what they did in Episode 7. They do a slight variation on the Darth Vader theme. I also thought all the acting was superb as usual. That's kind of be suspected. Disney will not let anything subpar get through. Clearly, I think they did just as good a job of this as they did on Episode 7. Really, I thought yeah, it's great because I mean I don't know what the exact budget for this movie is, but I'm sure it's pretty doggone high. I noticed the Death Star in this movie really it just looked a lot better than it did in the original trilogy. It looked a lot more scary, actually. The one thing I do want to talk about the plot, so spoilers incoming, is the fact that they kill off every quote protagonist. Pretty much every protagonist ends up dying, which I thought was sort of interesting, but I think it actually brought a lot to the resolution of the movie, and it really makes a good segue to the whole original trilogy, showing how much so many people sacrificed to get those plans to the Rebel Alliance. I think it just shows how much effort went into and how many lives went into eventually bringing down the Empire. And I think that's really what that was to show, and I think they did an awesome job doing it. So thank you for listening to my first Lightning Thoughts.